Hi, Don Paone here from One Voice Rising, a group of concerned citizens determined to make a positive difference as our nation crumbles apart and is stomped upon by a ridiculous leader who never should have been in office to begin with. As many of you know, I've been ranting and raving about this evil man and his administration since the beginning of the year. I'm disgusted, discouraged, outraged, and incredibly sad for our country and my fellow citizens. I'm a U.S. Army veteran who believed in all we held near and dear. And I sometimes feel like we're all witnessing the death of our values as a nation. And it's being perpetrated by one evil man and, of course, his bootlicking followers, who is deranged as he is, at the very least. I want to take a moment and talk about the most powerful thing I believe we can all do as he disrupts our norms and threatens our very survival as a nation and a people. This commentary is meant to transcend any and all specific religions, doctrines, or personal belief systems. I believe we are all interconnected, that we all share the same source of energy in this universe, regardless of how we manifest it or what religion we follow. This I consider a fact. Everybody knows this at an intrinsic level, even if they don't think about it or say it out loud. What one terrible and rotten person or what a group of sincere and loving people do does matter. It impacts us all on a minute by minute basis, and in fact determines the quality of our lives and our ability to stay sane and healthy. I believe it's time for all of us to pray and provide the most powerful of our thought processes to envisioning the proper and final end to this tyranny and oppression. What we envision as individuals and as a people is what will wind up being. Again, I consider this a fact. Let's all use our spiritual and holy energy given to us by the power greater than us to put an end to this ridiculous nonsense. Whether you pray, meditate, obsess, get angry, or share love, caring, and consideration does matter. I believe it's important that we all pray outwards with all of our spiritual and physical might and presence towards a vision of what is righteous and good. We need to picture a utopian world and a country where dictators fail against the love and purity of the people on a regular and routine basis. Picture it, smell it, hear it, taste it, and feel it. Use all of your senses, your mind, and your soul to envelop yourself in the good you want for yourself and for all people in this world. It works best if you picture it as if it has already happened and let it bring you and others peace and a sense of contentment with what will be rather than what is currently taking place. There is nothing that prayer or meditation like what I'm describing that can stand up to this. This is a powerful approach, especially if millions of people do it, as many already do. Be specific, pray for the end of oppression, and picture what that looks like. Pray for the eradication of evil in the forms of torture, oppression, beatings, rape, killing, and needless suffering of people at the hands of others who are not worthy of the beauty of this world. Send, through your thoughts and prayers, love, kindness, joy, and nurturing of all people with a warmth and a glow that evil cannot penetrate. Picture people being happy, enjoying life, able to afford food and housing, as well as the ability and resources to take care of their health and their families. This, my dear friends, along with marches, protests, civil disobedience, and vocalizing against the powers that cause all of the pain and suffering is how we will win this war of good against evil. This will be the turning point of this hellish nightmare being perpetrated by him, his cronies, and his followers. Love and peace shall prevail. It always has and it always will. We must own our part and emanate all the positive energy we can through visualization and belief in all that is pure and good. God bless America, and God bless and protect our souls and our intentions as we recognize our individual and collective power against all the evil and the mean and evil people of this world. And I have to say, amen. Please like, love, and share if you agree. Together we are an unstoppable force of what is good and pure for the benefit of all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And even if you don't agree with everything I said, we are hundreds of millions of people strong, and we cannot let a handful of people led by a maniacal dictator who never should have been elected to office control the destiny of our lives, which they have no right to do.